from the University of West Georgia's Carrollton campus.
Streaming at thewolfuwg.com and on the Odyssey app.
Hey, move! I'm coming through.
Hey, get the music ready.
We're going on soon.
And welcome back to Atsugi Mall. And today,
Yay! What's going on with the music?
I don't know.
Drew, recheck the board.
I am. The music is going crazy.
Dude, we're running out of time. What do we do?
Slow down.
Just stall. We can make it.
No! It's already 2 o'clock.
Someone fix it before the show is
all mixed up. Welcome to I'd Say My All Mixed Up, baby. Every Friday at 2 p.m. we're here for you. Wolf Radio's amazing, glazing music variety show.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
How's it going, y'all? Who do I got here with me today?
As always, you got Ayana on the board. Yup.
You got Ye standing up, holding the mic. What's up?
And you got Drew waiting for KJ to retire.
I'm not retired.
Wow.
I got at least another semester of this. So,
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
At minimum.
Oh, damn.
At minimum. How is it going, y'all? My week has been busy. I was up till 5 a.m. doing data analysis, but now it's time to analyze some music.
Ricka.
But yeah, that's how my night was. I woke up on the couch.
Oh.
Yeah, he texted in the group chat and was like, couch is low-key comfortable.
I don't know how I ended up on the couch.
So you spent the whole night with
I
my
guess
Venom
we'll
head?
never know.
What?
You spent the whole night with my Venom head?
Okay, we're not talking about that today.
Oh.
We're not talking about that
Hey,
today.
guys. Welcome to music. It's
I'd
music
say my
time.
all mixed up.
Yeah.
See, now, man, I'm leaving, bro.
Oh my goodness. What do we have in store
I
for
got
these
it.
lovely people
about?
today, KJ?
What are you talking about?
Okay, see, this is an episode that while I may be the host of Atsema All Mixed Up, this will not be my episode. Because I am a fish out of water when it comes to vocalists. My forte is, hey, does it sound good? All right, let's keep it pushing.
Right.
When it comes to analyzing, understanding vocalists, that's not really my thing. I just like the beeps and the boops sometimes.
I know whose thing it is.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I think it's Ayana's
This is
thing.
Ayana's episode, so I will be
Yes.
taking a back seat, y'all. I mean, I'll be yapping, but I won't be like yapping. So Ayana, take the lead. What do you got? What do you got lined up?
So
Tell me about some
first-
vocalists real quick.
I would like to clarify for all of those listening out there the difference between a singer and a vocalist. It's pretty simple. I won't lie to you. A vocalist is somebody who is classically trained to sing. Their techniques are of the more classical side. You've been through a vocal coach, or it could be something as simple as a church choir that has classically, although a little unprofessional, taught you how to sing and use your voice as it is an instrument, as it should be.
Wait, so is
Yes.
it the different? Wait, so it's like the difference of like self-taught versus trained kind of thing?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And a singer is just that, a singer. Somebody who can sing very well, albeit they are absolutely amazing when it comes to singing, but they are not trained classically to sing.
They're talking about me.
Oh my goodness.
Avi.
I think and the thing is, anybody can be a singer, but not everybody can be a vocalist outright. You have to be taught, you have to be trained to be a vocalist.
Is there an argument of there not being like natural vocalists though?
There is. There are a lot of arguments these days specifically about who is and who is not a vocalist, who should be considered classically trained, and who...
And we can get into that a little bit later. We got plenty of time to talk about that. But just hearing that off rip, my first thought is like, whoa, okay, who was like a prime vocalist in your brain? Like spitball a couple, and I'm trying to like give me like so I can get my categorizations off.
Ariana Grande.
So she would be a vocalist.
Yes.
Ariana.
And who would be her singer counterpart?
That is okay.
I am stumped.
Somebody like Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh.
She's a great singer.
Yeah.
She's
She's
an
not a
amazing singer.
vocalist.
She's not a vocalist.
Okay, so that's dude, I stepped away from my mic if y'all can't tell. But okay, see, okay, that's a good way to think about it. So while we're gonna go on a little music break real quick. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time to get my brain straight, but enjoy the music. Hopefully this will be a vocalist and not a singer, right? Let's hope so.
Right. Yeah.
All mixed up. All mixed up.
All mixed up.
Oh,
Mixed up. Friday's at 2. Friday's at 2.
Friday's at 2.
The wolfyubd.com.
Good time.
Right here every Friday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All mixed up. I'd say we're back with a plan.
With a
so,
plan.
getting right back into it. Singers versus vocalists. The initial comparison was someone like Ariana Grande
Yup.
versus
Sab Carpete.
Saab Carpete.
How did you even come up with that?
Saab
Saab
Ari
Carpete.
Grande versus Saab Carpete.
Yeah.
So give me some more. Like, tell me, walk me through this. Like I'm an idiot.
So a perfect example, actually, of a vocalist that we just played is Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
She is an amazing vocalist, and everybody, she's very known for her vocal range and her ability to project, you know, and some singers can do it, but most vocalists can do it. So when you're a vocalist, you're trained to handle vocal ranges that are outside of your own. So if you're an alto and you're a vocalist, you'll be able to go down to a little bit of a tenor, maybe a bass.
Tenor.
If you're really talented, you can go down to a baritone, but that's scary.
Baritone.
And as an alto, you could go up to maybe soprano, maybe even mezzo soprano if you're super, 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 super talented
That
and
is
crazy
real
like
talent.
that.
So I have a question. Oh, sorry.
No, you asked first. Go ahead.
So who is someone who is consistently referred to as a vocalist but is actually a singer?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wait, that makes sense. What do you mean?
Yes.
I thinking about that.
No,
Why would
it
she be a
makes-
vocalist?
I think it's been a fortnight since I've heard her.
Oh my God.
Moving on from that. Yeah, why would she be a vocalist anyway? Why would people consider her to be a vocalist?
Because she sings good and she's a great songwriter.
I don't
It's a
think nothing she's
great
It's a
songwriter
misuse
as
of
well.
it's the misuse of a word.
It's the misuse of a word.
Because when I think of Taylor Swift, I think of the same range of
yeah.
like
The song, like, 'cause baby,
sounds.
now we got bad blood.
She sings well,
Like,
but she doesn't have like a stupendous range to speak of.
So that goes in like my other question. I'm assuming Michael Jackson would be considered a vocalist,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
his father had him vocally trained at a very young age. All of his children.
Yeah, the Jackson
were-
5.
Yeah. Janet Jackson and all of the Jackson 5 were trained at super young because he wanted to create superstars, and that he did.
Yeah.
And when the topic of vocalist versus singer comes up, it's so surprising to me that people will hear like their favorite artist and like, oh my God, she can sing so well. She's a great vocalist. And I'm like, well, I mean, she can sing really good, but like vocalist?
I never heard people say vocalist very often, but maybe I'm just not
It's
in
a
the
lot. It
right
happens a
spaces.
lot on the internet.
Yeah, when you are on like the music side of the internet, because there's a reason why I was able to pull Taylor Swift out of my mouth so quickly.
Yeah.
Because she is like the #1 mistaken singer as a vocalist, and it is so like annoying. Like, no beef, okay? Anybody out there who loves Taylor Swift, you know.
Love you, T Swizzle, but actually, I said that for you, Gabby. I love you.
But
I don't.
she's just not a vocalist. I can acknowledge that she's a decent songwriter. I can acknowledge that she's a good singer, but to compare her to vocalist would just be a lie. That's like that would be like saying that Taylor Swift is almost as good of a singer as Beyonce.
Incorrect.
That's
You wouldn't say
crazy.
that.
What song was it? I can't remember what song. This is so it's a side tangent, but it might have been Beyonce. I can't remember what instrument. It might have been that one where it was like if you gave Taylor Swift any like classic
Yeah.
known R&B hip hop
Yeah.
instrumental, she would not know what to do with it.
So like Taylor Swift could not perform I Was Here, but Beyonce could have done everything on Reputation.
I think Beyonce could probably do any of her
Reputation's
songs.
a bad example. Let's give Beyonce some grace. I feel like Beyonce could have done anything on Midnights or Evermore.
Exactly.
There you go.
She could write Taylor Swift's entire discography, but
Yep.
I don't think Taylor Swift could even do Halo. I don't.
But I do have a question.
What's your question?
So you like a lot of like just regular singers who are popular are referred to as vocalists. So what are like some vocalists that you think need to be like promoted a little bit better?
A vocalist that you are actually
Hi,
going to
Camille.
hear a little bit later is Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah is not talked about enough.
Who's Aaliyah?
Everybody knows rock the boat, change position. Like everybody knows Aaliyah.
Right.
Everybody knows her, and she
My
was
sister.
classically trained. As much as she went through, they trained that girl to use her voice, and use her voice she did. And she's an amazing singer. She's an amazing songwriter, but because she was taken from us a little too early, nobody talks about her as much anymore because music kept going. And she's phenomenal. And I wish that people talked about her in the sphere of vocalists as much as they should, because she's amazing.
Amazing.
I just had an interesting thought.
What was your interesting thought, Yade?
You know how like there will be like artists who are classically trained in something but not necessarily like as vocalists? Because I guess you could think of like Lizzo's not a vocalist, right? Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, she is? Okay.
Yes.
Really?
Lizzo
I
is
thought
a
she was-
vocalist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Hey, what about Mariah Carey?
Okay, now let's not be dense. Mariah Carey is most definitely a vocalist.
I've never seen someone so excited at the prospect of hitting a high
Exactly.
note.
So,
She
like-
gets ready for it.
So like now I'm curious because I know Michael Jackson's obviously one, and I was trying to think in my own head of different male vocalists because I'm not
Right.
sure. I'm not very. I want to say they're not common, but I don't know any off the top of my head, if that makes sense.
So there are a few, and it's funny because KJ and I were talking about this earlier. There are a few male vocalists that people don't talk about as being vocalists. For example, somebody like Lil Wayne is a vocalist.
Ooh, wait, okay. I want to get into that a little bit later. We got more music coming your way in a little bit of a second. Well, actually, in a little bit. You got all of it, maybe like 7 seconds before this music comes your way. I'm going to guess we're going to hear a singer next.
You're so awesome.
Let's find out.
UWG students their thoughts on the upcoming election.
It feels like a huge, long, outdrawn joke that should not have been made.
They had a lot of opinions.
The most sacred part of our country got stormed because people were upset.
Tune in to Wolf Radio on Tuesday, November 5th from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. for live election coverage.
That's what it takes. It takes change, but what change needs is a voice.
I'm a savage. I don't know any of the rest. I don't know the rest of the song. Welcome back to Hot Say My All Mixed Up here at Wolf Radio. Wait, so would I be a vocalist or a singer?
Can I
I'm
skip
working
that
late.
question?
Ayana, are you a
Hi,
vocalist or a
Joseph.
singer?
I can see your messages.
I am a singer. I'm not a vocalist.
All right,
I'm not
dogs.
classically trained yet, but I will be.
Ayana, I'm gonna just cut you off. All right, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, let's get into that. I want to
Let's
hear
make
you.
this 30 seconds long.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
So Lil
The door.
Wayne would exactly be considered a vocalist because his range is amazing. He can rap in different styles. He
Okay.
can also sing. And it's really amazing because if you like take an actual look at his entire discography, he does so much different stuff with his music. It's like it's amazing that there's just one person working on all of this. And it's funny because around 2007, I believe, he said that he stopped writing down his lyrics. He hasn't written down lyrics anymore.
Yeah.
He just gets in the booth and goes crazy because he thinks that it's something like once you write the lyrics down, they don't mean as much as something like that. It's really
So my response to that is I'm not like agreeing or disagreeing with you, but the original definition you gave me was that like vocalists are trained, singers are not. Is Lil Wayne trained?
Yes.
Like this is
yes.
really like. Do you know like the specifics of that? Because I'm like genuinely curious. I could easily Google it. Like it's not hard.
I
to
don't
Google,
know the
but-
specifics. It's been a really long time since I've like delved into Lil Wayne as a person, but he's been making music since
Forever.
he was,
Yeah, I do know that.
believe, 7. And he released his first debut album at 11, and since then he's been honing his craft, and he's been with some of the best like musicians and producers and stuff in the industry. So I would consider that classically trained.
Y'all,
Classic doesn't always mean like your Beethovens and your like singers and all that kind of stuff.
Debussys.
Yeah, sometimes the classicals come from different genres and stuff, and he has been
Hi,
trained
Stacy.
by those people. So yes, Lil
We're just
Wayne
going
is
through
a
the list at this
vocalist, and
point,
it's
Dave.
very like once you think about it, you're like, whoa, he does do a lot with his music. and his
T-Pain?
voice,
He
it's
does, in
crazy.
fact.
Yes, T-Pain is a vocalist too. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Does your
There's
classical training have to come from a young age, or can you start
No,
whenever
you
want?
can start whenever. Anybody can be classically trained to be a vocalist. It's just a matter of what it is that you're being trained on, what they're training you for, what you use your voice for. It's literally like it could be anything. It's more to do with your techniques and how you use your voice as the instrument that it is and how it's been trained to do so.
I wonder how like vocal training like happens like internationally.
I can
Probably the
show
same
you.
way.
I can
Me
show you
too.
I'm a vocalist, you know.
Oh,
All right,
sing some Spanish stuff for me, Drew.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I
ahead.
don't think I can do
Yes,
that.
that's salsa quinceañera. Yeah.
Ay, santo, santo, santo.
I ate
Okay.
that.
Quiere ir el baño.
Yo me quiero ir.
Cambiando.
Apologies, apologies to our Spanish listeners. He is insensitive.
Dude, I speak Spanish.
Do it.
I just
Pues
technically.
háblalo. Háblalo.
I don't want to
Okay,
now.
we
See, now
are
you put me on the
not-
spot. Now I
Okay.
just really
Bueno,
don't
¿Cuál
want
es el
to.
problema?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's messed up. I want you
But
to know
yes, there are all kinds of different vocalists from different genres, from different languages, from different cultures, and everything. And once you get into it, like once you get deep into it, you will realize a lot of the like singers and songwriters that you listen to aren't the vocalists that you think they are.
Oh.
They're just really good singers.
Gag them. Clock them.
And it's okay.
And
like
then-
being a singer and not a vocalist doesn't mean you sing bad. It just means you are not classically trained in the techniques to use your voice to convey an emotion. So like a good example is somebody like Ariana Grande, Mariah Carey, Beyonce. They can take a song and convey a message through their voice. You don't even have to pay attention to the words to feel what they're singing to you. Singers convey that message through their words and their good singing.
Wait,
I mean, they're right. That Grubhub ad.
Entiendo.
That Grubhub
Exactly.
ad.
So Christina Aguilera is a vocalist, and when she did that Grubhub ad with Lotto, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know for the longest time that it was about food. Because she was singing so passionately, I was like, I don't know what she is singing about, but she is doing it.
Did you see
like,
that?
Yeah.
That I can't remember what it might have been. What company was it? It was something on TikTok. They were like doing like
Yeah.
No, I can't think of it now.
His ADHD brain is at it again, you guys.
Stay in your seat. Stay in your seat.
No. I'm gonna remember.
He's going to remember.
It was
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we gotta do the
They were trying to sing like choir music, but it was like in a really like artificial way. They were doing like an ad on YouTube. What's that YouTube channel? Whatever.
It's really funny because you're explaining this, and I kind of have an idea of what you might be talking about, but I have no clue at all.
What do you think I'm talking about?
I don't know.
I can only.
Dude, you don't know.
I don't.
I can only think of that song that's going on TikTok where the people are like screaming and singing really well, and they're like, "I can't take this seriously because it sounds like a song for an ad," and I think it is a song for an
Like
ad.
the Lawrence.
Wait no more.
Lawrence.
That. Yeah.
That duo. Yeah.
No, it wasn't that.
But
I can't.
it's okay,
dang
KJ.
it.
We're all still here with you.
Dang it.
I'm not. I want him to retire.
But so like, I asked them this in the middle of the break, and I kind of want to dive a little bit more into it later. But I want you guys to think about whether, because this is a super like debated topic. Do you guys think SZA is a vocalist?
Yarsh.
Or a
I would say
singer?
so.
Yeah.
My argument is yes.
I think it goes into that like self like training that we talked about earlier, because there's like a distinct difference between the sound that someone like SZA makes versus like the sound that someone like Taylor Swift makes. Just because SZA does have that like combination of like those varying vocals and ranges that with her lyrics that I just don't think Taylor has.
I think it's more like when you when you may or talking some more about the differences, like what your voice actually does, whether it's actually conveying a meaning. I think SZA does a better job at actually conveying what her lyrics are speaking on, and combined with her voice on top of that, makes it even better.
I agree.
Glorious back.
I use that same point for Playboy Cardi.
And you know what? He could, in somebody else's realm, be considered a vocalist.
Okay, what about Future?
No. That is just a trap artist from Atlanta who gets on the beat and says the same like 5 things
Sounds
for
like
4
you Dennis
minutes.
too.
I wonder if Bad
Exactly.
Bunny's a vocalist.
Oh,
I would have to research that.
I mean, no. Okay, my first thought is singer. Unfortunately,
I would say singer.
Yeah.
my first thought is singer.
He's
We don't
great at
know.
performing,
We
but
don't
I
know.
think he's
He's a
singer.
performer. not
I'll
a
have to do
vocalist.
research, but actually, I'll save my question.
Okay, how about this? We got a little bit of time. Like I said, we got music. I didn't even say that. Why did you say like I said? Man, we got music coming your way. I'm putting. You know what? Vocalist.
it'll be over. Over.
Es hora de cocinar.
It's time to cook, baby. It's time to cook.
Ooh.
I love.
¿Quién va a cocinar?
What are you feeling today? We already had he had Chick-fil-A today. I had chicken sausage this
A
morning.
chicken sausage? That's
Yeah,
it?
I also had chicken sausage.
I
and
took it from my mom.
rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a chicken sandwich.
So let's do. Let's do. Undercooked Chick-fil-A sandwich to overcooked Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Ooh. Okay, I can work with
Because
that.
for just a little bit of context,
Yeah.
Why don't you
we're not sponsored, but
Why don't you do the lemonade? Like, you know those days where lemonade tastes better? You do like that.
Lemonade.
the thing about the UWG, I love UWG, but
It's spice.
our Chick-fil-A has a habit of letting the sandwiches just sit, and so they'll just get really hard
And soggy.
and soggy.
And
Like it's hard.
nasty.
How do you make a sandwich hard and? Well, okay.
We
Anyway,
digress. We digress.
who's stepping in the hot seat today?
I am.
No, I want to do it.
Oh, Drew, you
Bring
want
in
to do it for real?
sazon. Give us some
Okay,
sazon,
yes,
man.
yes.
Okay, what's your mild take for today?
My mild take for today. All right. My mild take for today. Let me think of this. Because I have a lot of hot takes, but I feel like most of them have already been said.
No, they have to be mild.
Mild.
Tiene que
Oh,
ser
that's
un
be mild?
poquitito
Yes, because you
caliente.
can't burn your customers.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Ooh, I gotta think about this.
Oh man.
You got 10 seconds.
Well,
10.
give me out. I don't think.
Ocho.
I hate all vocalists, and vocalists don't need to exist.
Okay, well,
Oh wait,
Oh.
no, that's a hot take. Never mind.
just say it.
Just say
I was
it.
gonna say that Taylor Swift is like extremely mediocre, but like that's a hot take.
I don't think that's.
I don't think
I
It's a
mean, in
hot
terms
take.
of us, it's not a hot take.
Yeah.
But
I don't like Taylor. I'm a Taylor
I
Swift
think for the
hater.
outer world, it might be a hot
Yeah.
take.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring.
But no,
to.
no. Come on, Ayana. What do you? Okay, step in the seat.
My mild take
You
for
get a pulpy
today.
lemonade.
Ew. My mild take for today is that there are a lot more singers than there are vocalists that people realize.
Why would that makes? I mean, if you think about it,
makes a lot of
in the,
sense.
that makes sense. So, but continue.
So, and I'm going to say this because in this era of music, there are a lot less vocalists than there used to be because it feels like people are doing music for like a quick cash grab because it's really easy to go viral with your music.
Correct.
And you're not necessarily trained to do so.
I mean, take Miles for example. He started off doing it lighthearted fun, and now he's like being extremely serious.
my dog.
Like he's doing
I just
extremely
lost my
serious
dog.
music when no one was taking him serious in the first place. You know?
Yeah,
So
but
it's like
his music is okay. What's crazy? He's like the Jalen effect. you know, it's bad. It's people who genuinely know how to make music, but they make it as bad as possible.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
to that
As bad as possible.
to that point, do you think it's
That's crazy, Joseph. I want you to know that.
do you,
bro.
Keep going.
do you think vocalists like are automatically better than all singers?
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't think
Yes.
so.
Of course it wasn't for you.
To be a vocalist means that you are technically trained to be a better singer than other singers.
But does being trained make you inherently better than somebody?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what the
So?
training is for.
Unless you like,
I guess you can factor in like natural talent and skill.
If,
That's what I was gonna say.
if it's in terms of subjective sound and what you think sounds good, that's different.
But objectively, technically, yeah.
objectively, to be technically and classically trained means that you can do this thing technically better than other people.
In a specific way, though, because this now this goes into the argument of like just throughout history. I'm going to specifically talk on music, where if you look at different genres, where you have to like, for example, piano.
Yeah.
You would look at the general history of where the piano has come from, how people were trained on piano, and what people like. Piano started off as this really classical in a church big thing. If you were on the piano, you were the cream of the crop. You've been training since you were a 7-year-old child. But then you get someone today where it's like, I'm being serious. No, I'm being serious. But now anyone can hop on the piano. You don't need to be classically trained. But that doesn't really inherently make you better. Well, objectively, you are better if you've been training your entire life. Right.
Exactly. So I'm going to give you an example of something that I believe is a classically trained vocalist. I just don't like what they sound like. Charlie Puth. Charlie Puth is a vocalist, but I cannot stand to hear that man sing.
Why don't you like Charlie Puth?
Because I don't like his voice. It's so whiny and high pitched. When he did that song with Selena Gomez, that's like his one song that I could tolerate, but it's because he wasn't whining on the mic.
I'm thinking about the Korean version of it.
Okay, you know what, Ayana? That is the end of the cooking segment. I will actually, you know what, I will give you a grilled chicken sandwich.
Ooh, nice and healthy and good.
There you go.
To me,
There you go.
You are a perfectly fried little chicken sandwich. Perfectly fried.
I'm gonna give you a raw chicken sandwich.
You're just a hater. Okay, you know what?
See, I'm not a hater.
Ayana, put a singer in. Put a singer in. Put a singer in.
was a lukewarm take.
I don't want to hear it. Put a singer in. You need to retire.
You need to retire.
You need to
Hop with the
retire.
mic. Hop with the mic.
Yo,
Stop
thumb
the
roll right now.
violence.
Hey, guess what? I'd say my all mixed up is coming to an end. Hey, if there's one thing I'm gonna tell you to do is go vote. Actually, that's being so serious.
Please.
If you haven't
Please
voted yet,
vote, please
early
vote.
voting ends on November 6th, 5th.
No.
That's
November 5th is the day
that's
to
the
vote.
Yeah, I
day.
bet you could vote up until
By-
that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, so it ends November 5th.
Yes.
So I was,
But you said 6th.
I said 6th,
No.
5th. Close enough. But hey, if you haven't voted, go vote. Hey, if you're in Georgia, go vote. It's open. Go do it.
Please, please, please.
Outside
go.
of that, hey, we got Woolstock coming up next semester. Woolstock is
where we get artists from all over Carrollton, slight Atlanta area, and students here at UWG. So stay on the lookout for just advertisements about that. If you're around listening, hey, stop by Wolfstock. That'll be in March, April, one of those months.
It's usually April.
It's probably April. I'm probably wrong. But hey, we'll be here next week. I'd say all mixed up with my beautiful cast of people every Friday at 2 p.m.
Adios.